everybody, this is Double Player, this time with actually a replay from the Southeast Asia qualifiers to TI4. I was planning to stream Losers Bracket Round 1 game, but they seem to have started 15 minutes earlier than my schedule told me they would, so... And I don't really want to start from minute 10 since it's not really a full cast, really, is it? So instead, I'm gonna grab game 1 from the winners bracket round 1. MVP Phoenix against Arrow Gaming. And here we see the tree combo and MVP side against Wraith King and Darkseer so far, with standard bans like Invoker, Ember Spirit, Batrider. That's probably getting banned out as Arrow was too afraid of giving MVP the chance to grab another very good pusher, as they already have Nature's Prophet. Not mentioned with Tree and Protector, that will mean that their base would be nigh untouchable. Or even if you like touched it, then Treant would be like, yeah, I'm just gonna heal that damage if you don't mind. But yeah. Darkseer, I'm not really sure. Well, I assume he's going to go offlane, but I'm trying to figure out what's the
reserve time.
What's going to be Arrow's dream lineup, so to speak. But MVP is going to take Rubik. Arrow picking up Ancient Apparition, who's mostly known for not only his Ice Blast, which is quite powerful, but as well as Chilling Touch, which allows the Tri-Lanes to get quite easy kills, provided there's a disable or anything to hold the enemy hero down, so that all 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks, I think, yeah, from the Chilling Touch just go in rather.
Reserve time.
And MVP actually banning out Tinker as well, since Arrow's DDZ is known for his Tinker, as it was quite seen in Game 2. Let me remind you, this is Game 1, and I was actually watching Game 2 earlier on. DDZ was quite a nuisance in that game, but I'm not sure if that's going to be a carry Wraith King or a support Wraith King on Arrow Gaming's side. Although something tells me he's going to be more on the carry side, and if not the position 1, then position 2 or 3. I don't ever remember. I think 2 is mid and 3 is side carry, so to speak. Sorry for my chair. And there's Lycan, also known for his pushing prowess. So MVP is gonna go all in on pushing strats.
Seconds remaining.
I assume Ancient Apparition was mostly picked so that he can just try and stop pushes globally with his Ice Blast, and the Weaver getting picked up. So I assume they just want to get through MVP's push lineup, like survive through that, and then just slaughter MVP with superior late game.
Reserve
Since,
time.
okay, Lycan is good as a carry,
10 seconds.
and I think
remaining.
he's Weaver level good.
5
Weaver
seconds remaining.
who does double damage every couple of seconds. Brewmaster and Puck getting banned out, as MVP doesn't want to give Arrow Gaming any sort of AoE initiation options. Although Arrow could still go for Enigma, I guess, but I don't think that's their plan, really.
10
It only
seconds remaining.
and the next being picked up by
Radiant
MVP,
team pick.
so I assume he's actually gonna go mid for once, as opposed to being the usual roaming support, which is quite a good idea actually. I mean, okay, you won't easily get Weavers as he can Shukuchi away.
10 seconds remaining.
Darkseer ultimately is a bit squishy,
5 seconds remaining.
although he does have a surge and vacuum to allow him to escape.
Reserve time.
But then there's Ancient Apparition who, well, can't really do much. But yeah, 1.5 minute left for Arrow to pick their last hero. But one thing to note on MVPs, that's actually going to be a Razor. As I assume they want Razor to hug Lycan whenever he shapeshifts and steal all his damage. The question is, will Lycan allow that? Like, maybe he will get himself targeted and then run away, since during shapeshift he has maximum move speed. Right now we're just waiting for yeah, to get picked up.
10 seconds remaining.
Here we are in the game. So on Arrow's side we have Johnny as Wraith King,
Prepare for battle.
Xiangzi as Darkseer, DDZ as Razor, Lance as Weaver, and Mozun as Ancient Apparition, as Arrow actually smokes up as 5. And on MVP's side, we have Forev on Nature's Prophet. It's gonna go offlane, it seems. UO on Nyx with the Dagon item that actually makes the animation go for Dagon animation go from this appendage rather than from nowhere-ish. Yeah. On a further on
30 seconds to
east
battle.
side, Raisin as Rubik, March as Lycan, and Heen as Brilliant. And the J2 Courier. No god, I forgot that the horn was really loud last time. Whoops.
The battle begins.
I don't know why I keep having the draft music on.
Invisibility.
Invisibility picked up by Johnny. I hope it turns out whenever a team fight happens or something. Because honestly, this is getting a bit silly. I would rewind and all that, but I don't want to accidentally spoil how long this game will be. The progress bar, so I can be Other really to like edit that bit out. So yeah, that's going to be actually Razor on middle. This is going to exploit the fact that Nyx is a melee hero and try to steal some damage from Nyx. And Lycan actually, well, it's not that uncommon nowadays that he goes to the lane. It's just that it used to be more about the jungling hero. So far, Weaver got himself 9 Lastus, whereas Lycan only got himself 1. Who else about the melee hero? EDZ constantly stealing damage from QO. As QO misses his impale. And Keen going back. Stun used by Johnny on Raisin, as well as Chilling Touch, and he's going to fall very swiftly, as that was quite an overextension by him. I mean, he knows about the stuff from Wraith King, and there's Lance who can just catch up in no time with his Rikuchi, and Chilling Touch just destroyed his health. In taking care of words and starting up hitting Johnny once. Then I has Clarity, which was pretty much done as far as I know. Yeah, who got yeah, Weaver got the first blood, so that's actually quite big, as Weaver needs as much money as he Weaver needs quite a bit of money, and since, well, Weaver's blood gets him twice as maybe not twice as big, but well, a bit bigger than usual kill bounty, as he already finishes his power tread. Chilling Touch, stun. Is March actually going to fall? He gets living armor. It's Ancient person who falls first, but March still dies. Johnny dies, and Lance is trying to go away, but the Sprout actually blocked his path of escape. So 1 second, and he's going to get away from MVP. So that was a 2-4-2, or no, excuse me, 2-4-1 in favor of MVP. But still, the one they got, the one Arrow got from MVP was Lycan. Their, well, carry. That's not a good thing at all. And they decide to actually throw him on the bottom lane, but it's going to be against Darkseer. It's not really someone you want to be against the melee character. But yeah, Lance already has close to 700 gold. Johnny and Monzoom getting ready for any potential overextension from MVP. Yeah, I really don't get... Well, yes, he was pretty much never able to get any last hits on top either way, but on bottom it's not going to be easy either. Although, what's level on Man's Show?
Dire's
March doesn't
courier
seem...
has been
And that's actually Dire's courier getting killed.
Dire's top tower
Where
is
was
under
it?
attack.
I assume Z got it. Actually, oh well, never mind since he got 84 damage percentage from, but Ryzen is going to fall. But Lance is in a bit of trouble as Ishukachi's away. Stun being used on Han, or Heen, excuse me. And Ancient Impression is going to finish out. Lance deals a bit of damage to March, but now has to run away as he doesn't have any mana to speak of.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And they don't getting picked up. Not sure who or what when. I assume it's a region rune. Razor seems to be agreeing with me.
Dire's bottom tower
Smoke being
is
picked
under
up by
attack.
Lance. Ooh, he's in big trouble now. He doesn't have the super run, and he gets picked up, literally picked up in the air, and paintballed it to death. As he gives away his
Tower is under attack.
bounty of almost 400
Nothing for you.
to Rubik. But yeah, that I'm pretty sure Arrow is still ahead in terms of gold. So they're picking up power chest for himself, and also going to take care of it as well as he can. Lance is actually gonna go in on UO as Ishukuchi-san deals a bit of damage, but nothing else
Dire's
going to
top
happen.
tower is under attack. Dire's structures are
Arrow
fortified.
deals some damage to the top tier 1. The next gets his arcane boots. He's already level 7. Picks up a haste rune. But his vendetta is going to run out without anything really exciting happening with it. And DDZ, as well as Lance and Nozun, actually arrive on mid. And yeah, Shangzi was able to actually rack up 54 lasts already, and he's just a bit behind his own team's Weaver. As well as Razor, they're already like on the top 3, whereas the Force on MVP's side are quite a bit behind. Actually, Lycan having less than 2,000 gold. As, like I said, he has to pretty much mingle around the Iron Shell. And Shangzi is not really ready to let up on that type of harass. And Dean using his living armor to help March stay in lane. Well, using his haste rune, well as Vendetta might actually be. Oh, that's is that going to be?
Radiant's
Okay, Sprout
courier
doesn't
has
work
been
on.
killed.
Oh no, wait, never mind. This was actually for Vision on the Radiant Courier. So eye for an eye, courier for a courier, and Shapeshift being used.
Dire's top
DZ
tower
gets
is
picked
under
up,
attack.
but DZ is actually going to go right back in and steal as much damage as he can from Ryzen. He steals 126 damage, so
Dire's bottom tower
yeah,
is under
DZ and Shangzi get both sprouted up. DZ is going to try and deal as much damage as he can, but I think he'll actually fall. Although he gets a triple kill before he falls, so... And Johnny actually arrives to help killing off March. So that's a 4-4-1 in pretty much a favor of DDZ, or rather Arrow, as EDC gets a triple kill. And he's just going to bank up the 1600 gold. Yeah, ultimately,
Dire's
Wraith
top
King,
tower
I never
is
really
under
said
attack.
anything about that. It's ultimately going to be a support one. But yeah, a mech already up Darkseer. Because he was able to just farm up without without being disturbed. Oh, I never really noticed that Hollow Replica was used actually. And
Dire's bottom tower is
Rubik
under attack.
stealing Transformation Apparition. This might be quite a good combo. I think well, 4 seconds telekinesis lasts the lift up
Bottom tower has fallen.
less than 2, and Rubik decides to get a surge instead. Actually, bottom tower gets destroyed with the last hit going to DDZ, and March gets hit by quite a bit, but Venus right there to heal him back up. And Darkseer actually, well, 3 people actually finishing up next assassin as Johnny, Shangzi, and DDZ. I love Johnny getting surged up so he can stun. Nature's Guy is being used, but no detection needed when you have vacuum and plasma field. Another kill for DDZ. He's already at 4 kills. Yet Duo and Aizen are actually going to EP on mid,
Dire's top tower
whereas
is under
Shangzi
attack.
has had enough with Nature's Prophet
Dire's
just
structures are
dilly-dallying around near Harold's bottom tier 1. And I assume this top tier 1 is going to
Dire's middle tower
get
is under
denied?
attack.
Or not, they're just going to bet everything on him being able to keep it up as much as they can. And Johnny almost stunning out Ryzen, but Ryzen was much quicker on his reactions, and Shangzi already picking up a Link Dagger. In addition to his mech hands. So right now he can just blink in and vacuum people into his wall of replica.
Radiant's middle
Not to
tower
mention,
is under attack.
This could also help Ozun a bit in aiming a melee range, quote-unquote melee range Ice Blast. And yeah, this tower is ultimately going to fall. And Johnny actually standing on March. Ice Blast being used, but he's going to shapeshift away. Phoenix is going to fall. Phoenix, Ryzen is going to fall. Phoenix hiding in the trees. Yeah, well, TPing in, but only impaling 2 and then falling himself. And Hin is just going to.
Is under attack.
He was found out a bit, but they actually. I think Arrow has the wrong idea, as I'm pretty sure Nature's Guys. Yeah, it actually allows him to pass through units.
Dire's middle tower is under
But that was a good idea, nevertheless, using the Iron Shell and DDZ. Ice Blast, going to get land, or rather, whoops, or rather some creeps on bottom. Yin's still on the top lane. Not sure what he's trying to achieve over there. Phoenix, after getting his Midas, is not really sure what he's. Oh no, wait, that's a Necro book. I always forget the item since, well, I confess I never buy it myself, so I don't really play the pushing heroes that much. Husbandly getting stolen, and Hubert got himself a Lincoln Sphere. So he's going to be even more unkillable. Not to mention he's gonna get a 10-second cooldown reduction on his time lapse soon. And DDZ actually finds and kills off Heen. Still not sure what was Heen really doing there. And Mozun killing of QO with the help of Johnny's stun and Xiangzi's vacuum. I'm not really sure what is. Wait. And also Rubik died there as well.
Dire's bottom tower is under
And
attack.
this is quite a bad situation for MVP. I mean, the goal difference is already 12,000. Or F
Dire's
procs
top
off
tower is under
the
attack.
Lincoln Sphere using Sprout. Vlad in March's position, which is still quite a bit late, but I'm not sure if that's that much of a surprise as well, his
Dire's
situation
middle
both
tower
on
is
top
under
and
attack.
bottom were quite annoying. QO is gonna win it up. But this middle tier 1
Radiant's
might
bottom
be
tower is under attack.
okay unless it finds Ryzen and just kills them off.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Easy finishing off
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Sanj and Yasha.
Radiant's bottom
And
tower
Lance is
is
trying to kill off
fallen.
March, but March is a bit too tanky. And yeah, middle tier 1 has been pushed down for MVP. As even though MVP is the one with the push lineup, they've only gotten 1 tower so far. That's not a good sign for MVP. In terms of net worth, Lance is almost at 10,000, and I was actually going to try and kill Roche, but they get found out by MVP, so decide to an ADD rune deny by with the Search and Sprout. And next assassin is going to die right about now, as he walks in there without expecting a sentry rune, sentry word rather. But they have Blink Dagger being purchased by Wraith King, just being if not delivered, then it's coming soon. And Lance is gonna build, start building. Well, he already started.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Getting his Desolator. Whereas Heen pretty much has nothing. Ryzen has his
Radiant's
Arcane
bottom
Boots.
tower is under attack.
But yeah, it will be quite hard to shake off DDZ of yourself if you're on AVP's side. Well, unless you're Lycan, but still that Sanjin Yasha is going to help him quite a bit. A nice blast, and Husbandfield going to hit March, but he's just going to TP the moment he notices DDZ. As he didn't want to risk getting himself killed. Considering he's really behind, I mean he's on 5th place in terms of net worth, and he barely broke the 5k mark. He only has 200 more gold than Wraith King on Arrow's side. Now gem being picked up by Mozun, as they don't want to deal with QO disappearing from their sides anymore, as well as Heen. And well, the wolves, Lycan's wolves already do have the permanent invisibility.
Dire's
So
top tower is under attack.
they can get rid of them as well, not being scouted. Lance is just going to farm a bit, but the moment he notices or if he's going to run away.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Regeneration.
First picks up a regeneration rune, which wasn't needed for him really. On Arrow is actually going to grab another tower. An MVP can't really do anything. Well, March takes a middle tier 1, but he's going to get hit by a stun, Ice Blast, and he won't fall, but he had to use his shapeshift to get away before he got shattered through the Ice Blast. Necrobook 3 picked up by Oreb, and the Desolator finished, well, flying towards
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's
Weaver.
top tower is under attack.
Top tier 2 is ultimately going to fall regardless of how many living armors are going he uses.
Radiant's courier
And
has been killed.
a courier kill by Oreb, as he probably saw it through the help of this ward. Takes a chance and kills it off. But yeah, Dark's here aiming for Shiva's guard. Oh, and Gem actually goes. Well, not that surprisingly. Oh, and Weaver actually gets killed off by QO. I assume we'll see thanks to Ryzen's help, as he picked him up and all that. He also gets a Shukushi for himself, which is going to help him in case he gets found out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And yeah, Arrow is just going to proceed, and Johnny tries to stun QO, but instead he gets picked up himself, and he gets very close to falling as he uses his wand. Links in, stuns QO, ultimately reincarnates. He's E-stealing of 84 damage and kills off both Nyx and Trian. Ryzen going to get killed up as well, as well Eye of the Storm is going to do work, and actually DDC getting this close, well, he already has the money for finish up the Agonist. But yeah, tier 3 going to fall. March getting sound out. Is he going to die? Yes, March falls. Actually, the Rubik falls as well.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Res MVP. Well, Farev is just going to go through the top lane, as he can't really do any much on his own. QO gets stunned. No, already loses 300 HP, and Last is just going to proceed and attempt to take down. Oh, and he gets overgrown as he was trying to TP. So he's actually going. Is he actually going to fall? No, he was able to Shakuchi away, and QO is actually going to get killed instead, and Lance heals up a bit thanks to Johnny's Vampirigora, but he is going to get chased by DDZ. But yeah, oh, this stun wasn't even needed. DDZ kills up Keen. So yeah, ultimately, out of all, finally a kill for MVP arrived. And now Weaver finishes up Rubik once more. And this really looks this looks really grim for MVP, as the gold lead has breached through the 20,000 mark. March gets himself a BKB. I think that's too little too late, as I don't think Arrow is gonna hold up on trying to finish the game. And actually, Johnny gets himself a Sanjin Yasha, probably to catch up with anyone who's running away, so that he can still provide the true sight for Razor, and also to get those few necessary steps to stun, to get in range for a stun. But yeah, it seems that my music got stuck in the loop again. Oh well. Lance is going to just push the top lane a bit, as he gets closer and closer to a Heart of Taras. QO blinks in and tries to stun Lance, but Lance moves away. Well, he even wants to chase QO, but yeah. Johnny is actually going to get sprouted, impaled, and Leech Seed as he finally falls. One of tier 3 falls as well. Lance going to finish up Keen. And March hasn't used his BKB just yet. DDZ on the verge of death. But first he's going to kill another one. And Korev actually buys back. Changzi nearly falls, and but yeah, that's a team-wide and a GG call by MVP. As was it actually a refresher? No, Rubik sold a well replica. I was kind of confused as I missed that. But yeah, MVP was unable to get back up after David killed numerous times. I mean, March never really had any lane to just farm in. So he was never able to get back in the game. I mean, okay, he got himself a BKB, but he got it when? On the 20th minute or 20 something, whereas the game was less than 28 minutes long. And Lance and DDZ were able to go just out of control. And now I'm seeing the Oblivion stuff on DDZ. I think he was actually aiming to grab a Refresher Orb for the double Eye of the Storm, but the game didn't last that long. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Or, well, this wasn't really... Well, this was a cast, but this time not of a live game, but more of a replay. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. My name's Soul Player, signing off.